Hello, my name is Chris Burson, and I am your daughter's maths teacher for this year. I'm very excited to have had a couple of weeks, one short week and a long week with the students, and I've really started to get to know them well. And I wanted to send you a short video so you know who I am, you know how to reach me, and you know how to support your daughter's learning in maths. So I've taken you to our Canvas page, and our Canvas pages are our online hub of information and links to get you where you need to go. I'll show you coursework in a moment. Subject information, I've already got that open here. Subject information is where every day, what happens from day to day is put up here. So if your daughter needs to be away or if you're looking ahead, these are the things that we're going to be doing on any given day. Sometimes things change. We've had a timetable day change, and that will appear on here just as soon as we can change it. But this is essentially what we're doing all term, so you know to look ahead. On this page is also a link to the online textbook, which I'll show you. There's a place for students to ask questions. They have to click that again to get to the question board. And the good thing about using the question board, I'll show you that, I'll open it in a new tab, is the question board is some place where you can ask general questions if you get stuck, and things that other people might want to know the answer to. And so if they want to email me or you want to email me, that's fine. My information's on the front page of Canvas. Or if you want to encourage your daughter to ask a question, I really like that because then other students can see it and answer to it. And I've subscribed to this, which means I get an email every time something is put on here. So I'm not going to miss anything. But it's good for other students to look and say, hey, I actually know the answer to that. And then I can get on and have a look myself as well. There are extra help sessions, and I'll open that in a new. Well, this has just come out, and this is in every single home form. There are extra help sessions on most days of the week, not Friday apparently, and these are some other teachers who have been teaching maths a long time, go right up to senior, and if what I'm saying doesn't make sense, please go and visit these other teachers at these times and have them explain it their way. I'm also happy to stay in at a lunchtime if I haven't got a duty or a rehearsal. I'm also involved in the co-curricular arts, a head of co-curricular arts. There's more about the class there if you want to know, but the main thing about subject information is having this planner. On the course, I'll go back to coursework. On coursework is where we lay out everything we want the students to know. And once this pops up, then we not only have each day's work, and it's assigned to each day, and I will add, there's much more in here I haven't shown them, but I try to only show as much as we need. So if you go to this work, you can see that every page is laid out the same. This is what we do. We work through our notes and the electronic textbook, which I'll show you. The textbook does have this little symbol, so they have videos, but we also like to make our own videos. So between Ms. Rafferty and myself, we've made a lot of videos. Students will see videos from either or both of us, but we're saying the same thing. We're basically saying what's in these videos, but personalized to the students. Homework, 10 to 15 minutes. If we don't finish everything we need to do in 10, 15 minutes each night, just stop. It's okay. The way that we try to work the class time is we have some of these things as videos so students can start to move at their own pace. Sometimes the instructions are just to watch the video, and then after that we gather and we start doing work. So we're doing the homework in class. The videos are really good because even if we don't watch a video in class, if your daughter's away or if you would like some more clarification, for me as a parent, I always want to help my son do his homework, and I say, well, how does your teacher want that to look? And so this is how your teacher wants that to look. These are the examples that we give from our lesson. And here you'll also find these exercises. These exercises are in the online textbook or in the hard copy textbook as well. So you remember that was on the subject information page. There's a link to that textbook, the Cambridge Go. And I'll also show you a lot of the students go to what they call the launcher, their home page, which is where every link you ever need is as a student. And Cambridge Go is also on there. Cambridge has done a wonderful job of making this even more complicated to get to. So we've been practicing it a bit. You do have the hard copy text, but the advantage of, we click on this, it's our only option, the advantage of having the online text, I'll choose year 7 because I have a choice, the students don't, is that it has some additional features which I'd love to show you. So in the online text, we were working on geometry, so that happens to be what I last viewed, but if it wasn't, I go to the interactive textbook, and you can help your daughter with this, though I have done it. It'll take a few practices. I'm in the unit chapter 2, geometry, and we're doing 2A, points, lines, and angles. And here, I'll just clear up a bit of space. Here is where we find all the work that we do. Now the students have a notebook they've been given, a notice book, which looks a bit like this. It outlines what we're doing in this chapter. It reminds them to do 10 to 15 minutes. It reminds them about Maths Helps. And it always, of course, reminds them to check their answers. So this you'll find strikingly similar to what's in the textbook. What we've done is just gone through and made notes for them in this booklet form where they can just do the bare basics, do them together and write down in this booklet. And then here again are those same exercises that you saw on Canvas. Where's Canvas? Same thing. Now try exercise 2A. But you need the online text to do these. So, if I'm on Cambridge Online, I'm in 2A. Where are the exercises? The exercises are here. So our book tells us to do number 1. That means A, B, C, D, E, F. We're doing all of these. And we go as far as we can. Remembering, I'll go back and check Canvas again. We're doing all of number 1, all of number 2. For number 7, we're just going to do A. So that means once we've done all these and we get to number 7, we're just going to do the first one. Where's number 7? So we'll just do the first one for that. If it doesn't say that, if it doesn't say just A, like it does here for 7 and 8, then we do all of them as far as we can go with the time we have. Now, students then need to check their answers, and their answers are surprisingly where it says answers. Anything students don't understand, if they got it wrong and they made a mistake and they know why, great. If they don't know why, put a big ring around it, and then we'll have time in class to go through that. And if it's something a lot of us are having trouble with, then I go through it all together. So I've said a lot, I've thrown a lot at you. This is enough to get us started and hopefully an idea of where we're going. My contact information is here on the front page. I also wanted to point out this to-do list that your daughter has for each of these. So if there's a day you're looking ahead, she might have to be away, you can plan ahead. And finally, I don't want anyone to think that all we do is sit in class and watch videos. My colleague Jamie Rafferty and I have done a lot of research into the benefit of making and watching videos, but it doesn't mean that's all that we do. So there's lots of times when we all stop and we learn things together, and there's certain things for which there isn't a video made because we like to do that all together. So I welcome your contact, and I really look forward to this year working with your daughter in maths. Thank you.